Hello friends, welcome to my video. This small flashlight that you see here can be attached to your phone. Let's watch together how I made it using materials I have at home. The materials include a piece of pipe and a Type-C cable, a 1-watt LED spotlight, when you open it up, you see a single 1-watt power LED. First, I'll start by converting the Type-C cable to OTG. I'm taking the case off because it might be a bit too big for the pipe I'll be using. That's why I'm making it a bit smaller. Most Type-C cables or other USB cables typically have 4 wires. Luckily, mine has 5 wires. This made my job much easier. Those with 4 wires can also be converted to OTG. We do this by soldering the pins inside, but I'll handle it directly with the cables. Of the 5 wires, the green and white ones, so I'm cutting off the data plus and data minus. The one on the left is negative, the one in the middle is positive, and the blue one is the ID cable. When we connect a 5K resistor to the negative and ID cables, the phone starts up in OTG mode. And we get our electricity from the other positive and negative terminals. These are also normal 4-pin ones. Their connection will be exactly the same way. If you have any 4-pin connectors, the yellow LED inside the spotlight is replaced with a white one. I'll change it now. I'm applying thermal paste because these LEDs can get hot. I'm soldering the positive and negative wires that the LED needs. I also apply thermal paste to the aluminum plate underneath so that it can absorb the heat as well. As you can see, it fits perfectly inside the pipe. Now I'm going to create a slot about 10 millimeters wide so the phone can fit inside. The Type-C port will remain exactly in the middle, like this. I changed my mind. I'm disconnecting the cables here again because I didn't want any cable clutter. I'll attach the cables coming from Type-C directly to this plate. I'll handle the resistance issue here as well. The resistance will be hidden here as well. I'm also routing the ID cable through the negative line. By connecting two 10K resistors in parallel, I converted it to 5K. Now I'm connecting this to the negative line. The other end will connect to our ID cable. This will allow us to start the OTG. The whole project is that simple. The other part will be the installation into the pipe. Let's try an experiment first. Normally, without OTG, the phone wouldn't send an electrical signal here. That's why this connection is important. Here you can see that OTG and Type-C work bidirectionally. You can wear it in both directions. In the remaining section, we will see the steps for inserting and assembling the pipe. I'm doing the initial fixation with quick drying adhesive so that it doesn't move and stay still. I'm covering the remaining gap with a plastic sheet, again using quick drying glue. I cut off the excess. I'm also using hot silicone for the second fixation, so that it doesn't come loose when you remove and reinsert the phone. And finally, our flashlight ran out. As you can see, it turned out to be a small and handy thing. I'm making my first attempt. And we did it, folks. The device was this polite and quite effective. We can install it in both directions because it's Type-C. After this point in the video, you will watch the tests